October Splendor. I am Lakshya and I would like to introduce the host for this evening, Kartavya, Rojna, Shritika, Adrija and Jaggi. We, along with our mentor, Miss Prerna Rana and Miss Radhika Rao, wish to walk you through the galleries of human creativity, so beautifully put together for you to witness this October evening.
In the infinite meadows of heaven, with the clouds spread on the moon, when the stars blossom in this breathtaking landscape, let's pave out a shimmering path that leads to our very own stars beneath.
Honorable Mr. Umakaran, Chairman, Gitanali Group of Schools, your distinct vision has been instrumental in transforming lives of many children. Mrs. Geeta Karan, Founder Principal Gitanali Primary School and Director Gitanali Group of Schools, you are a fountainhead of illuminating ideas and an inspiration to all of us. Thank you for this great opportunity to showcase our talents, a humble token of appreciation, ma'am and sir. Round of applause for Mr. and Mrs. Karan. Managing Director, Mr. Jayakaran, we welcome you, sir, for the annual day celebrations. Round of applause for Mr. Jayakaran. Mrs. Natasha Karan, Advisor Gitanali Devakul, a warm welcome to you, ma'am. A round of applause for Mrs. Natasha Karan. We also welcome principals, headmistresses and coordinators of all Gitanali schools. Of course, a special welcome to all our dear parents and grandparents, teachers and children. Welcome to the annual day celebrations.
Imagine with all your might, believe with all your heart, achieve with all your might. Let truth prevail, may the darkness of ignorance be swept away by the dawn of civilization. With this believe in us, we welcome.
about our founder director and my mentor and guide, Mrs. Gitanali. A pioneer, educationist and visionary, Mrs. Karan's accomplishments are outstanding. In recognition of her dedicated service to the cause of education, many awards and accolades have come her way. The feather in the cap being the National Award for Best Teacher given by the HR Ministry. A strong proponent of a value-based system of education, she is the recipient of the ASIC Award and the Pride of Telangana Award. Throughout her career, Mrs. Karan has always been passionate about engaging in new things. She has shared her culinary skills in a cookery show, Shahi Dakkani, on ETV, held exhibitions of her exquisite paintings, been on the jury for the Telugu Film Fare Awards, and produced Hara, a film dealing with child abuse. Mrs. Karan was also featured in a coffee table book called Divas of Deccan, honoring exemplary women from diverse fields. She is the editor of the Involve magazine, which offers valuable tips to parents for meeting the challenges of parenting in the 21st century. A socially responsible individual, she supports several schools for the underprivileged and differently abled children, including Kalabhavan and the Devna School for the Blind. Mrs. Karan exudes charm, elegance, and unparalleled warmth. Always approachable, she has mentored and inspired thousands of teachers to work towards making Gitanali an institution of excellence. Dr. Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which one can use to change the world." Mrs. Karan has displayed her belief in this code by relentlessly working towards bringing about positive changes in the field of education. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mrs. Geeta Karan. Thank you.
Respected Chairman, Mr. Umar Karan, Managing Director, Mr. Jai Karan, Advisor, Mrs. Natasha Karan, and our special guests of the day are our parents. Please give them a big hand. Principals of all the schools, headmistresses, and special mention of Mrs. Rini Datta, primary school headmistress, Mrs. Jwara, IGCSE in charge, and Mrs. Jayashri Narayan, pre-primary in charge, coordinators, teachers, and dear children. I consider it to be an honor to extend a warm welcome to all those who have gathered here today to witness the cultural and dramatic program put up by yours and our children. Gitanali Primary School has been very active with a lot of activities, exposure, opportunities given to the children to develop themselves and to hone their talents. Young Indians and also you parents, one must realize that education is not merely a value-free instrument of transferring knowledge and skills, but education should embrace the intellectual, cultural, social, moral, and ethical development of children. Now we have heard and read about bullying, disruptive behavior, which are on the increase in times of today due to various reasons. It's time for us parents and schools to start working together towards this goal. Discipline and behavior management do have a key role still in schools, as without that, children could run riot. But sometimes, one of the problems we face, and I'm sure most of the schools face, is that not all parents provide discipline at home or are supportive for it. We as school has to find a point of balance between encouraging parents to promote discipline at home and matching with that is taught at school, what is taught at school. By side school and respecting each other's religions and accepting for their friends as to what they are. By that I mean this is what I mean by discipline. And lastly, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our headmistress, Mrs. Rini Datta, Mrs. Vara, Mrs. Jayashri Narayan, under whose guidance and their team, our staff who have worked very hard. Please give a big hand for them. They are the ones who have worked behind this program. And they have helped the children to give out their best. And I would like to end with thanking all of you for gracing this occasion and being there always in all our endeavors. Thank you. God bless you all parents and Jai Hind.
Cinderella could not play hockey. You know why? Hockey? Because she was always running away from the ball.
Oh, that was funny. Now let me ask you one. How do we know that Rapunzel went to a lot of parties?
Well, if you travel back in time and see her going to some,
Anyone can answer this. It's an easy one because she liked to let her hair down. Now let's take a flight of fancy with our tiny thoughts of pre-primary with all-time favorite tales of Goldilocks and Red Riding Hood in Adventures in Fairyland. Let's welcome our charming angels with a big round of applause. Thoughts of pre-primary with all-time favorite tales of Goldilocks and Red Riding Hood in Adventures in Fairyland. Let's welcome our charming angels with a big round of applause.
Also tells her not to stop
Don't be frightened, we won't harm you. You can be my best friend. Let's go out and dance with our animal friends. Let's take Little Red Riding Hood also. And on the beaches we are all body jumping, and with our feet we all stomp to the beat. It's body, baby, shake your booties, and we are singing to the sweet melody. Day, someone needs body party. Day, dance to melody. Presented for you, be humane.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm and wholehearted welcome to all of you to the annual day program by Gitanali School Primary Wing, October Splendor. On such an event, I deem it a privilege to present to you the annual report which enumerates the efforts of love, activities and achievements of the school. All our activities are designed in keeping with the broad and inspiring vision of the management, that is, to equip each child with academic, moral, social and global skills, thereby making them ready for an ever-changing global society. This year we have embarked upon a fulfilling journey of the International School Awards by the British Council. Apart from the intrinsic dignity of the award, the nature of the tasks involved embeds within the curriculum international ethos, global cooperation and social consciousness. The activities taken up, namely the Green Fest, Flower Power and Zero Waste, Zero Hunger, are all pro-social in nature and testimony to our altruistic public spirit. This has led to the creation of our own community storage and our very own green niche, Gitanali Blooms. This has also given us opportunities to interact and hold workshops with organizations such as the Robin Hood Army and the Hyderabad chapter of the Kavana Society, to name a few. Most importantly, our students have been collaborating on a regular basis with Queen's Road Academy, Barnsley, UK. Our other social outreach programs conducted in Devnar School, Ashray Akriti School and Vivekananda School aimed at sharing with other student communities. Awareness programs conducted such as I Promise to Vote, Gifting of Seed and Saplings and Quit Vices movement has impacted primary school community in a huge way. Further, our assemblies and mock radio shows have been means of experiential learning which we strongly believe in. This year, through these, we have showcased the life and times of global cultural icons like Beethoven, Sonal Mansingh, and our very own versatile artist, Mrs. Geeta Karan, who is well known in the elite circles for her paintings. One noteworthy and successful program, conceptualized and initiated by Mrs. Karan, is the Personality Plus program, which is designed to invest students with essential life skills. Since education in Gitanali is multidimensional, sports too is encouraged. Our Leap Start programs go a long way in inculcating team spirit and fair play. Tournaments and matches are conducted regularly. The intra-school throwball tournament, Unnati, was an endeavor to encourage girl students in the field of sports. Adiba Shafi, trained by our sports faculty, now plays in the district and national sub-junior level throwball. We are proud of our state-level skating champs, Ria Adanki and Aradhya Dundigala, and state-level chess champ, Kartikya Nandan. We are also happy to congratulate the recipient of the Olympiad Excellence Award, Kartavya Pandey, and Prasanna Vemuri for SOF Scholarship of English, Excellence in English. Our reasons for feeling proud also extends to the entire team of Gitanali. For the 11th consecutive year, Gitanali has been ranked by the Education World magazine among the top ranked schools in Telangana and India. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the aggregation of the noble vision of an able management, a devoted staff, and most importantly, dedicated and focused parents. Before I conclude, I wish to express my deepest gratitude to all members of the management and regard for my mentor par excellence, Mrs. Geeta Karan, and request her to come to the stage and accept a token of love from staff and students of pre-primary, Cambridge and primary. Thank you and have a great evening, ladies and gentlemen.
A round of applause for this noble initiative of Mrs. Gitanali for helping the parents community. Involve the magazine works hand in hand with the parents in building a society of wholesome individuals. It gives an insight into the physical, mental, social and the emotional growth of our little ones. The main idea is to create a pool of experience, suggestions and advice which is time tested and is a ready reckoner for the parents. Ladies and gentlemen, once again a round of applause for this great initiative. Thanks a lot to all our esteemed members of management. May I request Mrs. Gitanali and Mrs. Rini Datta to stay on. The funds that are collected for a round of applause for this noble initiative of Mrs. Gitanali for helping the parents community. Involve the magazine works hand in hand with the parents in building a society of wholesome are donated to charity. Such a noble cause, ladies and gentlemen. May I request Mrs. Gitanali and Rini Datta to stay on for the presentation of awards. It's now the moment to recognize the outstanding achievements and accomplishments of the teachers. The award for the pre-primary goes to Miss Devika Saxena, efficient, resourceful, dedicated. Miss Saxena is always prepared to take on responsibility. Her pleasant disposition makes her very popular among the students and her colleagues. She always puts her best foot forward to discharge her duties methodically and on time. Congratulations, Mrs. Saxena. From primary, may I now invite my charming co-host, Mrs. Radhika Rao, who shares a special bond with her children and has brightened their lives year after year. She has always been able to engage students with humor, creative lessons and strong classroom presence. Heartiest congratulations to you, Mrs. Radhika Rao. Now I invite Mrs. Rama Swaminathan, who is the proud recipient of the most enterprising Teacher of the Year 2018-19. Focused, determined and dedicated to tasks big and small, she gathers all resources and information single-handedly to work out processes to complete the task assigned. Her never-say-die attitude, especially seen during ISA programs, has led to successful fruition of tasks. Reaching a service milestone is no mean task. It requires continued perseverance and loyalty to the institution. May I now request Mrs. Rini Datta to announce an award of a very special category.
Thank you, Prerna. Loyalty paves the way for great relationships, and building such relationships are our staff who have made rich contributions during their long tenure. Topping the list is Mrs. Jayashree Narayan, pre-primary in charge of Gitanali Primary, service to Gitanali. A multitasker, Mrs. Jayashree has touched numerous lives with her ability to transform students into achievers and teachers into super success stories. Single-minded focus, impassioned attitude, and relentless effort towards perfection is what describes her best. Mrs. Jayashree Narayan, you truly deserve this Lifetime Achievement Award.
Thank you, Mrs. Venilata. That was Mrs. Jayashree Narayan, Head of Pre-Primary. Congratulations to you once again, ma'am. The next awardee is Mrs. Sujata, who has completed 20 years with Gitanali Primary School. We appreciate her dedicated and unflinching commitment to the school in the administrative department. Congratulations, Mrs. Sujata. The next category of awards is for the staff who has completed 10 years of dedicated service. May I now invite Mrs. Preeta Chandra, the recipient of the Long Service Award. Her communication skills, approachability and excellent organizational skills have left a positive impact on the children. Her passion and strong ethics have helped the organization reach new heights. May I now call upon Mrs. Sai Lakshmi, who has added a new dimension to art and helped our children to be more imaginative, flexible and creative thinkers. Many congratulations to you on reaching this milestone. We welcome Mrs. Subha on stage now. She has taught the children how to dream, think and imagine and succeed. Her passion and determination is inspirational. Congratulations, Mrs. Sudha. It is now my privilege now to welcome the charming Mrs. Smita Lal, who in unique and creative ways have enhanced the communication skills among children. Let us hear it for our in-house communications experts. Congratulations, Mrs. Smita Lal. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mrs. Gunjan Pant on stage, whose cheerful spirit and helpful attitude endears her to the teachers and students alike. She is impressive in her dedication to her work and more importantly, children. She is indeed a part of Gitanjali's success story. Now, may I invite Mrs. Dhanalakshmi, who is patient, calm, and strives to mentor every child towards success. She has touched several lives in the past decade. Congratulations, Mrs. Dhanalakshmi, to you for achieving this milestone. It's now time to announce the award for the 100% attendance. May I call upon again Mrs. Sai Lakshmi, who has achieved 100% attendance. This award reflects your responsibility and commitment to work. Congratulations, Mrs. Sai Lakshmi. It's now my honor and privilege to announce the next recipient of Cent% Attendance Award. And she is none other than Mrs. Reni Datta, our very own headmistress. Mrs. Reni Datta believes in leading with example. A thunderous applause once again for this remarkable lady and the impossible feat she has achieved. Congratulations, Mrs. Datta. Thank you, Mrs. Karan, Mrs. Reni.
That you have been traveling around the world. Yes, Preetam. I went to Japan, which is very famous for its love arrangements. I had tacos in Mexico. Mexico. So yummy. I saw the beautiful mosques in Saudi Arabia and I saw the lush green scenery of Assam. Wow, amazing. I wish I could have traveled with you. Oh no, don't feel bad, Peter. I will take you around the world to the dances of these countries. Music is a universal language to touch our hearts. Let's welcome our little friends from checkpoint 1 and 2 with foot tapping dances. But you know what? There are a lot of social and environmental concerns that bother me. Oh, really? What are your concerns, Preetham? We pollute the earth with litter. Some people don't get basic education. No one follows. People try to bend the rules. People try to bend the rules all the time. And hold on, Preetham. I think our friends in Cambridge have a solution to some of these concerns. Because at Cambridge, we believe in being the change. Watch out!
Contemporary, Bollywood, you name it, and we have it. Let the music rule. Let the melody take over. Without much ado, let's commence our musical bonanza. Dhwani, the nation band.
The Spelby competition held by Viz Spelby. Advait Madagorya of TP3 received gold medal in district level skating competition held by Telangana State Association and has been selected for state level. Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. We at Cambridge truly believe in this quote by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and thus started off on this expedition without looking back or worrying about how long or curvy the staircase will get. I'm sure
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
is no longer a limit for our glorious India. As the proverb has it, every 2 miles the water changes, every 4 miles the speech. सागर में मिलती जो धाराएं अनेक, बोली अलग अलग है हर एक प्रदेश, फिर भी सबका सम्मान है, हमको इसका अभिमान है। पूरब से पश्चिम तक देखो, यह मेरा प्यारा हिंदुस्तान है। अब आपके समक्ष प्रस्तुत करते हैं कक्षा 4 और 5 द्वारा जब दे मेट।
जब दे में
हम किसी भाषा का उपहास नहीं करना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि भाषा तो अपने आप में ही महान होती है। यह कहानी एक सोसाइटी की है जिसका नाम वृंदावन है। दोपहर का समय है, बच्चे स्कूल की पिकनिक से वापस आते हैं। कभी एक परिवार उत्तर भारत से सोसाइटी में रहने आता है। तो बहुत ही बढ़िया सोसाइटी है। घर से बच्चे बैट बॉल लेकर बाहर खेलने आते हैं। अरे उस नए बच्चे को भी बुला लेते हैं। तुम भी खेलेगा क्या? हाँ हाँ, मैं भी खेलूंगा। नी पेरेंटी। अरे ये मुझे आंटी क्यों कह रहा है? आंटी नहीं, एंटी कह रहा है। इसका मतलब है तुम्हारा नाम क्या है? अच्छा, मेरा नाम लकी है। सब बच्चे क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं, मेरी बात
and break down barriers. That's the strength of our nation. ये शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जाए मुझे डोर कोई खींचे तेरी ओर ले जाए।
ये क्या गुनगुना रही हूँ?
अरे ये गाना तो मेरी मम्मी का फेवरेट है ना मम्मी? चलो देखते हैं ऐसे खुशनुमा गानों का गुलदस्ता। रेट्रो यादें बाय क्लास 3।
मेरा नाम टिंग टिंग टू बाबा टिंग टिंग टू रात चांदनी में और तू हेलो मिस्टर हाउ डू यू डू। मेरा नाम टिंग टिंग टू बाबा टिंग टिंग टू रात चांदनी में और तू हेलो मिस्टर हाउ डू यू डू। बाबा बाबा बाबा
ले गई दिल गुड़िया जापान की, ले गई दिल गुड़िया जापान की। पागल मुझे कर दिया, पागल मुझे कर दिया जापान। लव टोकियो। मेरा जूता है जापानी, ये पतलू इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा जूता है जापानी, ये पतलू इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा जूता है जापानी। मैं हूँ झुम 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 झुमरू, पकड़ घुमू बन के घुमरू, मैं ये प्यार का गीत सुनाता चला। मंजिल पे मेरी नजर, मैं दुनिया से बेखबर, बीती बातों पे धूल उड़ाता चला। मैं हूँ झुम 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 झुमरू, पकड़ घुमू बन के घुमरू, मैं ये प्यार का गीत सुनाता चला।
गोरे गोरे शोभा के छोरे कभी मेरी गलियां आया करो। गोरी गोरी शोभा की छोरी चाहे रोज बुलाया करो। गोरी गोरी शोभा की छोरी कभी मेरी गलियां आया करो। गोरी गोरी शोभा की छोरी चाहे रोज बुलाया करो।
कभी खुशी कभी गम, कर रम रम बम बम, हंसो और हंसाया करो।
शॉर्ट हाइट को आगे खड़ा करना चाहिए था।
Fantastic performance by the amazing, graceful, and incredibly young dancers.
We support the state's policy to preserve, sustain and maintain Telugu language and culture and also maintain the unity in diversity in India. Now we present before you a tribute to our great countrymen who have shaped our country's destiny. We would also like to acknowledge the immense contribution of Mr. Omakaran and Mrs. Geeta Karan, our founders, for their distinct vision. We truly appreciate the enormous effort put in by the members of the management for being instrumental in changing lives.
భారతదేశ ఖ్యాతిని విశ్వవ్యాప్తీకరించిన ప్రముఖ వ్యక్తులను కీర్తిస్తూ ఒక చిన్న పాటలో భారత జాతి రత్నాలు మీ ముందుకు.
इसको लेकर आ जाओ.
A melodious performance. Conversations dry up. Feelings once said lay buried.
Even when we are together, we are alone.
Don't talk in riddles. Why don't you say it aloud? It's mobile mania. Yes, yes, so true. Do you know why did the cell phone go and see the optometrist? Why? It needed contacts. Make way, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mobile Mania, a live telecast from the heavens.
Narayana, Narayana. What makes you smile today? You are looking very pleased.
I'm admiring my creation. क्या perfect दुनिया बनाई है मैंने. People look amazingly happy and content down there.
Narayana, Narayana. Which place are you talking about?
ये मेरा India, I love you दुनिया. Affectionate, considerate, compassionate and energetic are the people out here making this world a wonderful place.
All that glitters is not gold. Narayana, Narayana. Let's have a reality check.
Yes, yes, why not?
Ha 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 ha.
junk on your mind. YouTube makes you unwind. It uplifts your mood, and then you'll never brood. Why does that girl have such big ears? Ears were not created like this. Narayan, Narayan. आप बहुत भोले हो. These are not ears. They are headphones. Headphones? Mummy, mummy. Hungry क्या? But I'm not feeling well today. जब मैं छोटा बच्चा था, बड़ी शरारत करता था, कभी कभी खाना पकाता था और माँ को तंग नहीं करता था. But never mind, let's Swiggy. Will they pray to Ma Annapurna? Swiggy? Who's Swiggy? Take a chill pill. Swiggy is the real hunger savior. Yeah, my cheesy pasta is here. And my thin crust and pizza is here. Now this family is happy. Thank heaven. Let's move on and take a walk outside. Hello, hello. Looks like he's admiring my creation. Careful, careful. There's a ditch in front. Gulmal hai, bhai sab gulmal hai. Narayan, Narayan. Help, help. Take me out of this ditch. Don't worry. She's calling for an ambulance. Lakshmi ji, Skype, what's that? You can speak to her while looking at her beautiful face. I had secretly gifted her a phone on her last birthday. OMG! Narayan, Narayan, you are learning fast. Hello, who is that? Oh my, I can see you. Pranam Pandit. I can also see you. Sab, Kushal Mangal? Yes, all's well. Where's Ganesh? Hope he's not eating too many laddus. Anyways, bye for now. Bye. See you ASAP. I'm happy I created man and man created mobile. Narad, how beautifully man has used his creative mind to make life easy and simple. I also want mobiles for Devlok. Narayan, Narayan. अब तो अंबानी जी को बोलना पड़ेगा. अरे ये शोर कैसा? नारायण, नारायण. We know
privileged to propose the vote of thanks. I, Shalini Singh, on behalf of entire fraternity of Gitanali Primary School, extend my sincere gratitude to the Almighty. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. and Mrs. Karan for their valuable presence today. It is only under your guidance and leadership we were able to see the light of success today. My wholehearted thanks to Mr. Jay Karan, Managing Director, Gitanali Group of Schools, whose everlasting support is highly appreciable. A special thanks to Dr. Naval Chandra and Mrs. Madhvi Chandra for their taking out their valuable time for us today. My heartfelt thanks to Mrs. Natasha Karan for gracing this occasion. It is indeed a pleasure to have you here today. We are grateful to have all our esteemed dignitaries of Gitanali Group of Schools. Thank you for being with us today. It's an honor and a matter of joy to extend a vote of thanks to our dear parents. Your presence and contribution has made a difference. Special mention to our parent volunteers who have gone out of the way to help us. A special thanks to the management of Hara Kalabhavan. Thank you for the technical arrangements, stage setting, light and sound support. You have added wings to our program today. A big thank you to our dance teachers, Mrs. Radhika and Mr. Amresh, who have helped our children to express their story through movement and rhythm. We are grateful to our music sirs, Mr. Clement and Mr. Sam, for adding melody and making our event so musical. Humble gratitude to our PT and Leap Start sirs for their incredible support. With deep reverence and gratitude, I thank our team of such motivated and dedicated teachers. We are so fortunate to have you all with us. It's my immense pleasure to thank our non-teaching staff for logistics and back-end support. A big thank you to our headmistress, Mrs. Rini Datta, for inspiring us. She has helped us dream and achieve the unachievable. I would like to thank our coordinators, Mrs. Jayashree and Mrs. Johara, for their relentless effort and time. With immense pleasure, I would like to thank all our ever-smiling helpers for their hard work and commitment. We would like to share today's success with all of you. Last but not the least, I would like to thank our stars of the day, our dear children. I can't thank you enough for your involvement and willingness to work beyond your comfort zone. Thank you for your positive spirit and enthusiasm. Thank you.
And now, are you ready for the dazzle? Are you ready for the razzmatazz? It's time now for the foot-tapping dance number, Majala Sakala. Our amazing dancers have set the stage on fire. As all good things come to an end, we draw a curtain to our program today.
May I now request all present here to rise for the national anthem.